Mind you, this man sent text messages to somebody that I was dealing with me and him having.
Cardi B admitted recently Offset deliberately sent an explicit video of her to Stefon Diggs. The drama reportedly began when Diggs allegedly invited Pre, a woman Offset cheated with, to his Super Bowl hotel room. Now, Offset publicly appears unfazed, watching events unfold while making cryptic remarks about the situation.
All of my hoes still my hoes, that's for sure. All of my hoes still my hoes, and they know.
What Offset recently said about Cardi B has the internet convinced she might go back to him. To understand why people are reacting this way, you have to look at the full situation, because what's unfolding between Cardi, Offset, and Stefon Diggs is one of the messiest celebrity love triangles in recent memory. This situation reportedly involves alleged intimate footage being used as a form of harassment, threats of violence, emotional manipulation, and a high-profile NFL star caught in the middle. It's chaotic, dramatic, and difficult to ignore. But to truly understand how things escalated to this level, we need to go back to the beginning of Cardi B and Offset's relationship. The couple first got together in 2017 and secretly married that same year, keeping it hidden from the public for months. At the time, they were seen as a power couple. Cardi was dominating the charts with Bodak Yellow, while Offset was thriving as part of Migos. On the surface, everything looked perfect, but behind closed doors, the story was very different. Cardi has publicly stated multiple times that Offset was repeatedly unfaithful throughout their marriage. Reports and her own admissions suggest that the cheating happened dozens of times, including during her pregnancies. According to Cardi, the emotional toll of this behavior was severe. She described experiencing stress, anxiety, and even health complications that affected her children, including low birth weight in one case. At that point, it stopped being celebrity gossip and became something much more serious and personal. Together, Cardi and Offset share 3 children. Their daughter Culture was born in 2018, followed by their son Wave in 2021. Their third child arrived in September 2024, during a period already filled with tension and instability. Cardi first filed for divorce in 2020, but they reconciled shortly after. However, in July 2024, she filed again, this time for good, citing irreconcilable differences. Not long after, things took an even more dramatic turn. Around October 2024, rumors began circulating about Cardi and Stefon Diggs. The situation gained attention when media personality DJ Academics claimed during a live stream that Offset had discovered Cardi was involved with an NFL player while she was 8 months pregnant. He suggested Offset found messages on her phone that pointed to another man. Although Diggs was not named immediately, clues quickly led fans to identify him. At the time, he was playing for the Houston Texans, and speculation spread rapidly online. Instead of handling the situation privately, Offset brought it into the public eye. During one of Cardi's Instagram live sessions, he commented that she had been unfaithful while pregnant and should tell the truth. Cardi didn't deny it. Instead, she responded publicly on social media with a short but powerful message, essentially confirming the allegations. She framed her actions as revenge for Offset's repeated infidelity. While some fans disagreed with her approach, others understood her reasoning given the history of their relationship. However, Offset's reaction reportedly escalated the situation even further. According to Cardi, in statements she later shared online, he began targeting her with ongoing harassment after their split. She described his behavior as extreme and deeply troubling, marking a turning point where the drama shifted from messy to genuinely disturbing.
This guy, right, is upset because I sent his girlfriend text messages of him begging me, saying he was gonna take away his life.
Take a moment to process this. She claims Offset sent her messages threatening both his life and hers. But that is not even what shocked the internet most. What Cardi revealed next completely shifted the narrative and left people stunned, sparking even more intense reactions across social media platforms.
Mind you, this man sent text messages to somebody that I was dealing with me and him having.
She then added remarks that clearly illustrated how emotionally draining and overwhelming this entire ordeal has been for her. Her words painted a vivid picture of exhaustion, frustration, and the heavy toll the situation has taken, giving people deeper insight into what she has been going through behind the scenes.
That's the type of shit I've been dealing with for the past 2 months. Every time he knows that I go out of town, he harasses me.
Let's be clear about what Cardi B is alleging. She claims Offset took private, intimate footage from their relationship and sent it directly to Stefon Diggs to sabotage her new relationship, humiliate her, and damage her self-esteem. This goes far beyond typical post-breakup drama. Legal experts often classify such behavior as intimate image abuse, a serious offense in many jurisdictions. Cardi presented these claims publicly, making it clear she viewed the situation as deeply harmful and invasive. Her allegations did not stop there. During the same online session, she also claimed that Offset and his new partner left explicit and threatening voicemails on her phone. She further accused him of collaborating with bloggers to spread negative narratives about her, deliberately attempting to damage her public image. Most disturbingly, she alleged that Offset threatened both self-harm and harm toward her if she refused to reconcile. These claims suggest a pattern of emotional manipulation that paints a troubling picture of what may have been happening behind the scenes. As the situation escalated, more alleged evidence surfaced. In January 2026, a video involving Offset and internet personality Selena Powell circulated online. In the clip, Offset was reportedly seen on a FaceTime call making threats toward Diggs. The video quickly spread across social media and gossip platforms. Additionally, leaked audio recordings allegedly captured Offset discussing violent actions against Diggs, including threats to harm him. Whether these statements were serious or made in anger, they intensified public concern about the situation. Cardi responded to the Selena Powell video by downplaying its significance, but by then, public perception had already shifted. Importantly, this was not the first time private content involving Cardi had become public. Back in 2017, footage from earlier in her career was leaked by hackers, including material allegedly involving Offset. At the time, Cardi threatened legal action but chose not to pursue it publicly. In 2018, the couple even shared a staged intimate video as a joke, further blurring the line between their private lives and public personas. However, there is a clear difference between consensually sharing content and having it used against you without permission. The situation became even more complicated in December 2024, when Cardi herself released explicit messages from Offset during their divorce, showing him pleading for intimacy. While both sides engaged in exposing one another, the allegation of distributing private footage represents a far more serious and potentially harmful escalation. Online discussions quickly spread across platforms. Reddit users dissected every detail, while conversations on X and other social media amplified the claims. Some users supported Cardi, calling for accountability, while others questioned the validity of her accusations, arguing that no footage had publicly surfaced. Meanwhile, Offset briefly deactivated his social media accounts after posting a cryptic message, a move many interpreted as a response to mounting pressure. Though he later returned online, his temporary absence fueled speculation. As of now, no confirmed legal action has been reported regarding these allegations, but public scrutiny remains intense. Amid all this, Cardi was attempting to move forward with her life and build a relationship with Stefon Diggs. However, that relationship brought its own controversies. By early 2025, Cardi and Diggs were publicly linked, appearing together and eventually confirming their relationship online. Later that year, Cardi welcomed a child with him, leading many to believe she had found stability after her turbulent marriage. However, Diggs' personal life soon came under scrutiny. Reports began circulating that Diggs was involved with multiple women simultaneously and may have fathered children with several partners in a short period. While these claims remain unverified, they fueled public debate about his commitment. The situation became even more complicated when a woman known as Pre, allegedly connected to Offset in the past, was reportedly seen with Diggs. This overlap led to speculation that the situation may have been more interconnected than it appeared. Additional controversies emerged when Jeffree Star claimed Diggs had contacted him privately, sparking widespread online reactions. At the same time, past acquaintances of Diggs came forward with their own allegations, adding further layers to the narrative. These claims, combined with resurfaced content from previous relationships, contributed to growing skepticism about Diggs' behavior. Cardi addressed the comparisons between Offset and Diggs directly. She argued that while both situations involved infidelity, her experience with Offset included far more serious allegations, such as harassment and threats. In her view, the two situations were not equivalent. However, she also made it clear that she had strict boundaries moving forward, publicly stating that any betrayal in her new relationship would end it immediately. Rumors continued to swirl, including reports of a confrontation between Offset and Diggs in late 2025. Cardi denied these claims, but by then, public interest in the situation had reached a peak. Every new rumor or leak was treated as a potential turning point in an already chaotic narrative. By early 2026, the drama had reached a cultural flashpoint. With Diggs preparing for one of the biggest moments of his career, and Cardi standing firmly in the spotlight, their personal lives had become deeply intertwined with public attention. What began as a private relationship dispute had evolved into a complex and highly public saga involving allegations, speculation, and intense scrutiny from millions of people online.
Ring? Is Cardi getting her ring?
It's on the agenda maybe, right? Right? I gotta get mine first though.
That was Stefon Diggs during Media Day, hinting he might propose to Cardi B if his team won. Betting odds reflected skepticism, but the buzz was massive. After the AFC Championship win on January 25, 2026, Cardi rushed the field and posted an emotional message showing full support. She was completely invested, even planning a $1.2 million Super Bowl after-party. However, warning signs appeared early. At a pre-game event, Cardi seemed tense when asked about Diggs, giving a brief, guarded response. Around the same time, blogger Tasha K shared alleged claims that Diggs had been seen with another woman before the game, raising eyebrows online. When the game began, things unraveled quickly. Diggs' team lost 29-13, and his performance fell short of expectations. Frustration boiled over during the fourth quarter, when tensions escalated on the field. Meanwhile, off the field, attention shifted to Cardi's surprise halftime appearance, where she joined Bad Bunny and captivated the audience. Despite the standout performance, something seemed to shift behind the scenes. Between the excitement of halftime and the final whistle, the energy surrounding Cardi and Diggs noticeably changed, leaving fans speculating that deeper issues had surfaced at the worst possible moment.
Just woke back up, but social media is clowning Cardi B because it was shown that she unfollowed Stefon Diggs and he unfollowed her after the Super Bowl. To add insult to injury, they claim she actually left the Super Bowl a little after the halftime show.
That was the moment the internet knew it was over. The unfollow heard around the world. But what triggered it? Reports suggest that Cardi B left the stadium early, still during the game, after spotting one of Stefon Diggs' other baby mamas in the front row, holding their newborn and wearing his jersey. Imagine that. After planning a $1.2 million Super Bowl after-party, performing at halftime, and having his child at home, she sees another woman taking that prominent spot. That reportedly became the final straw. The aftermath was chaotic. The lavish after-party went unattended by both Cardi and Diggs. Sources told Entertainment Tonight that the couple had recently split, though there was speculation about a possible reconciliation, but fans were skeptical. A viral screenshot circulated showing a supposed argument between Cardi and Diggs, with insults exchanged, but it was later debunked as fabricated, posted by a fan account trying to stir drama. The comparisons to Offset were immediate and relentless. On Reddit and X, fans questioned why the NFL promoted Cardi and Diggs as a couple, given his history, while criticizing his pattern of behavior. Amid the public collapse of her relationship, the Super Bowl embarrassment, and ongoing drama with multiple baby mamas, Offset seemed to watch from the sidelines, smirking. Compounding the tension, an old episode of the Call Her Daddy podcast with Offset resurfaced on February 6, 2026, just 2 days before the Super Bowl. Recorded when Cardi and Offset were still married, it resurfaced at a moment that made the internet draw sharp contrasts between his past words and the current chaos. When asked about meeting Cardi, his responses were now hauntingly relevant.
Cardi, what was your first impression of her?
I had seen her online first, right? And I just loved the way how raw she was and how confident she was.
That was Offset recalling the first time he noticed Cardi B, seeing her online and being drawn to her authenticity. He admired her confidence, raw energy, and unapologetic self-expression. Her boldness captivated him, and he couldn't stop reflecting on the impact of her fearless, genuine personality.